Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In the last one we spent, I think, 6 weeks trying to kill Mogers. It didn't go well, didn't end up getting the flippers, used 1,000 poison dynamite, hundreds of hours of work, and it just didn't work out. Jagex ended up adding a new method for getting flippers through sailing, which is faster, easier, more convenient, and I think also safer, so it kind of sucks that I spent the 6 weeks trying to do that and it didn't work out, but oh well. Today I decided I wanted to get back to actually skilling on the skiller, so this is what it looks like to start out sailing as a level 3 hardcore Ironman. These are just a few clips I got over the last week or so. Was not ready at all for it, but here is level 2 sailing, first sailing level on the account. This quest has been kind of, I don't know, a little bit fun, I guess, something different. I've seen a lot of people complaining about sailing, but so far in the 5 minutes of it that I've done, it seems pretty interesting and pretty fun. So yeah, there's the first sailing level. There it is, pandemonium finished. I got all this stuff in, I think 5 sailing. I'm ready to sail the seas now. Super happy to get that one done. Been waiting on that one. Just getting the Bearhead done first. So there it is, 5 sailing, Pandemonium done. Time to get on the seas. After I finished the Pandemonium quest, I pretty much just ran around and did random port tasks, going from like Port Sarum to Pandemonium or whatever the level 5 one is as well. Just running back and forth, getting those until around level 15 or something. And there we go, there is Prying Times quest done. I think that gives me 21 sailing, very nice, very nice. Gonna keep sailing for a little bit. It's really not too bad, it's kind of fun actually. Something new, something exciting. I don't know what upgrades I can make off of that. If I get this iron salvaging hook, that'll be cool. So I've got some upgrades I can make. I'm gonna go do those and then continue with some sailing. Switching over to a voiceover for the rest of the video because I ended up getting sick. I'm still a little sick, so apologies if you hear me clear my throat or sniffle or something, but there is the current affairs quest done. This quest was super funny. I thought it was just so weird and random. Enjoyed it a little bit. Ended up getting, what was that? Something sailing. There's 40 sailing. I'm sitting at, what are those? Barracuda salvage, which is actually pretty interesting. I did get spooned the rare drop from that. I think that's coming up. Here is the salvaging station schematic I got. Super important upgrade for the boat, and here I am building it. Helps with salvaging so much. You can just do it on your boat instead of having to dock, which is super helpful. Here I am with my first few hemp seeds. They were pretty rare from the Barracuda salvage, if I remember correctly. But since then I've gone on to get more of them. But at the time I was doing this, they were super rare. I have a lot of flax, luckily, so I can protect every single one I plant with no worries ever. But they're really rare, all the seeds are. And here I am recruiting my first crewmate, Jobless Jim. This guy has been an absolute beast for me. He's put in so much work on the boat. Love this guy. Can't stress enough how important Jobless Jim is to have on your boat. As a first crew member, he's super helpful, especially with salvaging. He's just a great guy. Here we are making some modifications to the boat, some upgrades. Looks like first we are going to do mithril salvaging hooks, which end up carrying us through a lot of levels. Apparently, the hooks don't matter that much right now, but I'm sure eventually they'll fix that and the higher tier hooks will do more. Here I am at the, what is this? The Temper Tantrums, I think, Barracuda Trials. I did all 4, I think there's 4 ranks. I did all 4 ranks. It took me about, I think, 15 runs total. I saw a lot of people complaining about it being difficult, but once I figured out the little whirlpools there actually use speed boost, it ended up not being too difficult. But I did go through all of these. This one took me the longest, the second one or third one, I think. I can't remember. Oh, there is Temper Tantrum in the top left. I can't remember exactly which rank this one is, but it did take me a little bit. This one probably took me the longest, like 6 or 7 runs, just because I kept messing up or getting struck by lightning, unluckily. But there we go. We got the barrel stand. That is another huge upgrade for the boat. Here we are building the keg. The keg gives you like a +2 invisible sailing boost and helps out your crewmates with their, I think, deckhandiness, which helps with salvaging. So that's a huge upgrade for the boats. Here we are harvesting our first hemp. This is used for certain sails. I think it's only for sails. You turn it into a bolt of canvas or something, and then you turn it into sails. So pretty useful for sailing. Again, those seeds were pretty rare to get from salvaging. Here we are getting the Sailor's Amulet, a big upgrade for the account. Being able to have the Sailor's Amulet and getting all the teleports that come with it is huge. Here we are. As you can see, we have a Sailor's Amulet and 2 boat bottles in our inventory, as well as level 50 sailing. The first 50 levels of sailing are finally complete on the level 3 hardcore. I didn't start until like a week after, I want to say, sailing actually came out, so a lot of people got a head start on me, but that's fine. Here we are finally charging the amulet. I go ahead and just full charge it, I'm pretty sure, because why not? I have the runes just sitting in the bank. We got like 200 something thousand water runes, as you can see, so 10,000 charges on the amulet. That should last quite a long time. Here's one of the small tedious things you have to do when doing sailing on an Ironman is make all the planks yourself. This is the method I do. I use the Ring of the Elements to teleport to the Earth Altar, make the planks, and then use the crafting cape to teleport to a bank. And then you have to teleport to Pandemonium, turn the planks into whole parts, and then turn the whole parts into big whole parts. So one inventory only gets you 1 large whole part, and you need 16 of them for your large boats. So that is a total of 16 inventories you have to do this just for your big boat, which is kind of annoying, but it's an Ironman and an Ironman skiller at that, so obviously there's going to be some different things you have to do. Here I am picking up swamp tar because this is the easiest way for me to get it. It's another kind of annoying little grind to get done, but it is what it is. Here we are buying the sloop, I think is the big one. Finally got the sloop at 50 sailing, immediately upgrading to the mahogany hull. That is the best one I could have at this time. Gonna go ahead and go around and build all the best things I can, including the mithril salvaging hook. I think I build, might be right here. I think I built a keg as well. Yeah, just go ahead and throw a keg on there with the whirlpool, whatever, surprise or whatever it is that gives you the +2 sailing boost. I ran out of mithril. I need mithril nails and stuff to build more things on the boats, so I went ahead and went to blast furnace and made some mithril bars, as well as eventually using up some other materials just to get some smithing out of the way. But I made some mithril bars, and now I need to make, what is it, the mithril keel parts, another kind of tedious thing to make, because again, you need 16 of them for a keel. I think it's 16 or 10 or something, like large parts for the keel. And you can only make 1 of them per inventory, so you have to do 16 different inventories. But here I am making the first one. There it is, boom. Got to do that 16 times. And here, while I'm making the keel parts, I actually get 71 smithing, so a nice little smithing level on the grind. I actually enjoy sailing, how you have to use other skills to like build stuff for it. I think it's pretty interesting. Here we are getting the dull knife, one of the first rare collection log from salvaging. I ended up getting like 4 or 5 before I was done with that, so that was kind of spooned. Here we are building the mithril keel, a nice defensive upgrade and hit points upgrade for the boat. I like to have the highest tier things I can possible on the boat at all times, just in case I need them. Back to the temper tantrum, where I'm doing, I believe this is the final tier, the shark rank or marlin rank or something, and there is 53 sailing, as well as the fabric roll, which, yeah, the fabric roll gives you access to the flags, so you can put a little flag on your boat and have a cool little flag on the back. I think that's pretty cool. I do like the Barracuda trials overall. I think they're pretty fun, but I've only been able to do the first one so far. So, and here we are at the large shipwrecks to end the session. There is a spot down in the far southeast of the map where you can sit right between 2 different large shipwrecks, and when one goes down, the other one will probably be up. So it's really AFK. You can just have Jobless Jim just go at it if you want, or you can work the other hook, or you can, once you get to higher levels, you can recruit another crew member and have them just work both hooks, and then you can just AFK and clear out the chest and stuff. But getting, what is it, hemp seeds, cotton seeds, some coral fragments, and looking for the rare item. And that will bring us to the end of the video. I'm sorry this one was kind of scuffed, guys. Like I said, I got sick. Usually I live comm over everything, but this time I wasn't able to, so I kind of just had to put something together. Really wanted to get this video out. I've got enough clips for probably 2 more videos after this, so really trying to get these videos edited, put out, and things like that. And I'm still a little sick, so sorry if I cleared my throat again or sniffled or anything during the video, but yeah, just sitting here collecting some more resources for future sailing grinds. I think sailing's been great, the quests have been fun, the skill has been interactive, it combines well with other skills. There's a little forestry guy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will be back sailing, not the next video, but the video after should be more sailing content. So hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.